Have you ever wondered why some 80-year-olds can climb mountains, play sports with their grandkids, and maintain an independent lifestyle, while others half their age struggle to even get out of bed in the morning? It's not just about luck. These super seniors have unlocked the secrets to staying remarkably healthy, and the good news is, it's much simpler than you might think. Imagine if you could learn these powerful habits and reverse the clock on your strength, even as you reach 70 or 80 years old. Stick with us, because in this video, we're going to share the specific habits that help them continue to thrive, and reveal one common mistake you might be making every single day that could be silently weakening your muscles. Researchers from leading institutions like the Mayo Clinic and Harvard Medical School have discovered key habits that not only help prevent muscle loss but also allow you to rebuild your strength at any age. These findings, secrets that 93% of older adults are completely unaware of, could be life-changing for you. Whether it's tapping into the surprising power of good stress, or adjusting your protein intake timing to add over a pound of muscle in just 12 weeks, these groundbreaking habits are supported by cutting-edge research that can transform your life. Keep watching until the end, and you'll learn about the #1 habit that could determine whether you're still lifting groceries by yourself or needing your children's help during your later years. We're going to break down 7 practical habits, some of which are as simple as a 30-second shower trick or a wall push-up, that you can start incorporating into your routine right now. Plus, you'll find out why most doctors miss this critical advice, and how one simple fix can reduce muscle loss by 40%. Don't miss out on this chance to take charge of your health. Your stronger, more independent future begins right here. Before we dive in, if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and activate the notification bell so you never miss any of our videos. Your support means the world to me, and if you enjoyed this content, you can help me spread these valuable lessons even further by liking and sharing this video. If you're interested in the topic of this video, please comment 1. If you're not quite sure yet, or if there's something you'd like to see improved, feel free to comment 0, and I'll make sure to adjust future videos to suit your needs better. Now, let's jump right in and explore the secrets to a long, healthy, and independent life. Habit number 1. Progressive strength training to stay young. Let's dive into the most essential habit for maintaining strength and vitality as we age: progressive strength training. According to researchers at Tsukuba University, this method is considered the best anti-aging medicine. It's the key to keeping 80-year-olds as strong and capable as 40 or 50-year-olds. But here's the catch. It's not about doing casual exercises like slow walks or light weights over and over, as many older adults tend to do. Instead, these super seniors have discovered a special way to combat muscle decline. The basic rule is simple. Muscles must be used or they will fade, but they also need a gradual challenge to keep getting stronger. So, how is progressive strength training different from what most people do? First, it's about training harder, but not for too long. Research from McMaster University shows that pushing yourself to near fatigue twice a week is far more effective than doing light exercise 5 times a week. For example, rather than always lifting a small, 1-liter water bottle, try switching to a 5-liter jug and lifting until you feel slightly tired. That's what's called temporary muscle failure. The key is that this challenge sparks muscle growth for up to 2 to 3 days afterward, even after just 1 session. Second, you should aim to work your entire body. Super seniors don't focus on isolated muscle groups. They engage multiple muscles at once with functional movements, such as squatting, sitting down and standing up, pulling something heavy like a deadlift, or pushing a chair. In your own home, start by practicing sitting and standing from a chair 10 times, or carrying light grocery bags around the yard. These everyday movements engage your core and several muscle groups at once, offering much more benefit than simple arm or leg exercises. Third, make sure to gradually increase the weight. Your muscles can become lazy if they aren't progressively challenged. Over time, try to increase the weight you're lifting just a little, such as moving from 5 liters to 6 liters every few weeks. This gradual progression ensures that your muscles continue to grow stronger without overwhelming them. Fourth, don't forget to lower the weight slowly when you're finished. Whether you're lowering a set of weights or setting down grocery bags, controlling the descent builds muscle without causing unnecessary strain or joint pain. This controlled motion works your muscles more effectively than simply dropping the weight. The best part? It doesn't matter when you start. This method works even if you begin later in life. A study from the University of Alabama found that 70-year-olds who engaged in progressive strength training for just 12 weeks gained over 3 pounds of muscle and became 35% stronger. Beyond muscle growth, the study also showed improvements in blood sugar levels, bone density, and memory. One of the biggest misconceptions older adults have, especially in the US, is that strength training is dangerous or unnecessary in later years. But not training is far riskier. Weak muscles lead to an increased risk of falls and loss of independence. If you choose to adopt just one habit from this video, make it progressive strength training. Start with 2 30-minute sessions per week, perhaps with the guidance of your children or grandchildren, and then gradually build up as your strength improves. You'll notice the difference in your energy, mobility, and overall strength. Habit number 2. Keeping nerves and muscles talking well. Here's something most people don't realize. Muscle weakness doesn't just happen because of muscle loss. It also occurs because the communication lines between your nerves and muscles break down first. Scientists refer to these critical links as neuromuscular junctions, which are like power sockets connecting the brain to your muscles. As we age, especially after 60, these connections weaken quickly, making it harder for the brain to signal muscles to move, no matter how much protein or exercise you get. But here's the great news: super seniors have figured out ways to keep these essential connections strong, allowing them to maintain muscle function well into their 80s and beyond. A study from the University of Michigan revealed that these individuals have significantly better nerve-muscle connections than others in their age group. So, how do they do it? The first key is to engage in dexterity exercises, not just simple walking or weightlifting. Super seniors focus on activities that require hand-foot-brain coordination, which is critical for strengthening the connection between the brain and muscles. For example, many older adults in the US enjoy activities like yoga or Tai Chi, which are slow, gentle, and excellent for improving flexibility and balance. Others engage in fun, interactive activities like dancing with friends, playing badminton with grandkids, or even ping pong at local community centers. According to a 2020 study in the Journal of Physiology, seniors who engaged in dexterity exercises twice a week maintained better nerve muscle links, up to 31% better, compared to those who only walked or did light exercises. These activities force the brain and muscles to sync up precisely, providing a dual workout for both your body and your mind. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Second, these super seniors also make use of natural supplements to help maintain those connections. For instance, some take alpha-lipoic acid, found in greens, or acetyl-L-carnitine, found in meats, to support nerve function. Other helpful supplements include B1, benfotiamine, which boosts the communication between the nerves and muscles, and huperzine A, a Chinese herb that enhances neurotransmitter activity. In the US, if you don't have access to these specific supplements, you can increase your intake of foods like dark leafy greens, fish, or talk to your healthcare provider about simple, over-the-counter supplements to help. Third, breathing exercises play a surprisingly important role in keeping muscles strong. It might sound odd, but practicing deep breathing techniques helps activate muscles and improves the brain's ability to send signals to them. One effective technique is box breathing. Here's how it works. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold the breath for 4 seconds, exhale for 4 seconds, and rest for 4 seconds. Doing this for just 5 minutes a day can boost muscle activation by 15%. It's also a calming practice that helps reduce stress while strengthening the connection between the brain and muscles. The best part of all? A sharp, active brain also helps keep muscles strong. A study from Columbia University found that seniors who regularly engage in mentally stimulating activities like playing chess, solving crosswords, or telling stories to their grandkids tend to have stronger muscles than those who don't. So, super seniors aren't just focusing on their physical health, they also keep their mind sharp, which directly helps their muscles stay strong into their 80s and 90s. Want to try this? Start by incorporating light exercise into your routine. Engage in activities like playing with your grandkids, practice breathing techniques to calm your mind, and keep your brain active with puzzles or games. It's a simple but powerful way to improve your overall well-being, and you'll feel the benefits in your muscles too. Habit number 3. Using special vitamins daily. When we think about muscle health, we often focus on the big components of our diet, things like protein, carbs, or fats. But super seniors know that it's the smaller, often overlooked micronutrients that play a crucial role in strengthening muscles from the inside out. These micronutrients act like silent helpers, supporting the way your body uses protein and enhancing the effectiveness of your workouts. Without them, no matter how much protein you consume or how hard you exercise, muscle loss can still occur. First up, magnesium, often called the forgotten hero of muscles. According to scientists at the University of Vermont, over 70% of older adults are deficient in magnesium, and yet, it's essential for a wide range of bodily functions, including muscle strength. A 2021 study showed that those who had enough magnesium could grip 30% stronger and move with greater ease. Super seniors get their magnesium from foods like dark leafy greens, spinach, kale, or Swiss chard, as well as nuts like cashews, pumpkin seeds, and even a little bit of dark chocolate. If you're not getting enough from food alone, magnesium supplements are a great option, but in the US, it's easy to boost magnesium levels by incorporating more greens into your meals. Second, let's talk about creatine. Don't assume it's just for young gym goers or bodybuilders. Creatine is a powerful compound that helps fuel your muscles, and it can significantly benefit older adults as well. Research from McMaster University shows that seniors who took 3 to 5 grams of creatine daily had stronger muscles and even improved memory. It's an easily accessible supplement found at most pharmacies, and it's not just for building bulk, it's about maintaining muscle strength and brain function as we age. Next on the list is vitamin B12, something that many seniors need to pay close attention to, as aging bodies often have trouble absorbing it. This is especially true for those with conditions like diabetes or those on medications that affect digestion. Low B12 levels can leave muscles feeling fatigued and slow down nerve function. To get enough, seniors should opt for methylcobalamin, the best form of B12, found in foods like fish, eggs, and dairy. For those who need extra support, B12 supplements can be an easy fix. In addition to magnesium, creatine, and B12, other micronutrients like zinc and folate are also essential for muscle health. Zinc is found in foods like oysters, pumpkin seeds, and shrimp, while folate is abundant in vegetables. A study from Tsukuba University in Japan found that seniors with adequate levels of zinc and folate maintained their muscle health 22% better over 5 years. In the US, you can easily find these nutrients in affordable, delicious foods, whether it's enjoying a salad with pumpkin seeds, cooking up a big batch of leafy greens, or adding some seafood to your dinner. So, how can you make sure you're getting enough of these critical nutrients? Start by asking your doctor to check for deficiencies and then focus on incorporating more nutrient-dense foods into your meals. A diet rich in magnesium, creatine, B12, zinc, and folate can help protect against muscle loss and keep you feeling strong for many years to come. Habit number 4. Keeping inflammation low for lasting muscles. One of the most common characteristics shared by super seniors is something most people don't notice. Their bodies experience very little inflammation. Inflammation, those tiny fires that are silently damaging your health, is often overlooked, but it's a major factor when it comes to maintaining muscle strength as we age. Scientists have coined the term inflammaging to describe the combination of chronic inflammation and aging. It's a sneaky enemy that accelerates muscle loss beyond the body's ability to recover. Inflammation can even block the signals that help muscles rebuild after exercise or protein intake. A study from the University of Tsukuba in Japan found that seniors with the highest levels of inflammation lost muscle at a rate 3 times faster than those with lower levels, no matter how much exercise or nutrition they had. So, what do these super seniors do to avoid inflammation and keep their muscles strong? The first step is getting quality sleep, something that too many of us take for granted. Super seniors aim for 7 to 8 hours of restful sleep every night in a completely dark room, without distractions like grandkids running around or the noise of passing traffic. Poor sleep is linked to an increase in inflammation-causing chemicals, with research showing that inadequate sleep can raise inflammation levels by 40%. This makes muscles more susceptible to weakness and fatigue. In the US, many older adults struggle with late-night TV binges or waking up too early, so if you're looking to reduce inflammation, try to prioritize sleep and aim for consistent rest in a completely dark environment to maximize your body's ability to recover. The second strategy these seniors use to combat inflammation is taking care of their gut. Researchers at the University of California discovered that as we age, changes in gut bacteria can lead to systemic inflammation that affects the entire body. Super seniors tend to eat a diet rich in fruits and vegetables, aiming for over 30 different types each week, including leafy greens like spinach and kale, carrots, sweet potatoes, and cruciferous vegetables like broccoli and cabbage. These foods help keep the gut bacteria balanced and reduce the risk of inflammation. In addition, fermented foods such as pickles, homemade yogurt, or kimchi are staples in their diets, as they are known to promote gut health and have natural anti-inflammatory properties. In the US, you can easily add fermented foods like sauerkraut, kefir, or kombucha to your daily meals for the same benefits. Next, super seniors stay active, but they don't overdo it. They engage in moderate, consistent exercise, like walking, biking around their neighborhood, or tending to their gardens. These activities help keep inflammation at bay without putting too much strain on the body. They also know when to push themselves a little harder. 1 to 2 times a week, they challenge their muscles with more demanding activities, like carrying water or lifting small weights. The key is not to overdo it, as intense exercise too often can increase inflammation rather than reduce it. So, take it slow and listen to your body. Exercise is essential, but balance is key. Finally, super seniors incorporate natural anti-inflammatories into their diets. Foods rich in omega-3 fatty acids, like fatty fish, mackerel, tuna, salmon, are staples in their meals, providing around 2 to 3 grams of omega-3s daily to reduce inflammation. They also include turmeric in their cooking, whether in soups, rice, or smoothies, thanks to its powerful anti-inflammatory compound, curcumin. Instead of sugary drinks, many super seniors prefer green tea, which has antioxidants that help fight inflammation and promote overall health. A study found that regularly consuming these foods for 12 weeks reduced inflammation by 29%. Want to check your inflammation levels? Ask your doctor for a simple blood test to measure your C-reactive protein, CRP, a marker for inflammation. Healthy seniors typically have CRP levels under 1 unit, while the average person's levels can be 3 to 5 times higher. So, if you're ready to take control of your health and keep your muscles strong, try these simple and effective steps. Prioritize sleep, nourish your gut, exercise consistently, and fuel your body with anti-inflammatory foods. Habit number 5. Keeping vitamin D levels high for strong muscles. Did you know that over 80% of older adults, most of us, are lacking something crucial for muscle health that scientists have dubbed the muscle vitamin? That's right, it's vitamin D. When you're deficient in vitamin D, it's like your body is starving for a vital nutrient, quietly weakening your muscles without you even noticing. Many people in the US think that living in sunny places means they don't need to worry about their vitamin D levels, but that's not always the case. Why is vitamin D so important? Beyond its well-known role in promoting strong bones, research from Harvard Medical School has shown that vitamin D directly boosts muscle strength. Think of it as a tiny worker inside your body, flipping a switch that helps your muscles build and maintain their power. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, Please comment 2 below to let me know that you are still here with me. A major study published in the prestigious Journal of the American Medical Association, JAMA, showed that older adults with adequate vitamin D levels had muscles that were 25% stronger than those who were deficient. They also had better balance, quicker reactions, and a reduced risk of falls, something every senior is concerned about. For seniors who are healthy into their 80s and 90s, their blood vitamin D levels often exceed 40 nanograms per milliliter, units per milliliter, while the average older adult's levels are often below 20 nanograms per milliliter, which is considered severely deficient. So, how can you ensure you're getting enough vitamin D? The most natural source is sunlight, but as we age, our skin becomes less efficient at producing vitamin D from the sun. At 65, your skin can make half as much as it did when you were 20. In the US, aim for 15 to 20 minutes of midday sun exposure several times a week when the sun is strongest, but be careful not to overdo it and risk sunburn. If you live in a place with long winters or limited sun, you might need to rely on dietary sources to meet your vitamin D needs. Foods like mackerel, sardines, egg yolks, and fortified milk are excellent sources of vitamin D, and they're easy to find at most American grocery stores. For many older adults, taking vitamin D supplements is a good idea, especially if they're not getting enough through food or sunlight. While the old recommendation was just 600 IU per day, many seniors now take 2,000 to 4,000 IU of vitamin D daily to reach optimal levels. However, it's important to check your blood levels with your doctor before you start taking high doses, as individual needs can vary. One important thing to remember: vitamin D works best when it has a partner, vitamin K2. This vitamin helps guide calcium into your bones, where it's needed, rather than allowing it to build up in your arteries. You can get vitamin K2 from fermented foods like pickles, cheese, or some meats. Without K2, too much vitamin D can do more harm than good by directing calcium to the wrong places. So, make sure to ask your doctor about testing your vitamin D levels, and aim for a level above 40 nanograms per milliliter to keep your muscles strong and functioning at their best. Habit number 6. Eating protein at the right time. We often hear that older adults need more protein to maintain strong muscles, but did you know that the timing of when you eat your protein is just as important, if not more, than how much you consume? As we age, our bodies don't absorb and utilize protein as efficiently as they did when we were younger. If you're eating all your protein in one large meal, like many older adults do at dinner, your muscles may still weaken, even if you're getting plenty of protein. A study published in a nutrition journal found that spreading protein intake throughout the day is far more effective than loading it all into one sitting. Why does timing matter so much? After each meal, your muscles have just 3 to 4 hours to use the protein you've eaten. If you miss that window, your muscles won't fully absorb the nutrients they need to rebuild and stay strong. So, what's the best approach? Aim to have 25 to 30 grams of high-quality protein at every meal, spread evenly throughout the day, from breakfast to dinner. This ensures your muscles get a steady supply of protein to keep them functioning optimally. For example, instead of having just bread or cereal for breakfast, add a protein source like a boiled egg, a glass of soy milk, or a serving of tofu. For lunch, try something like rice with grilled chicken, a salad with tuna, or a vegetable stir-fry with tofu. At dinner, opt for protein-rich options like a bowl of lentil soup, grilled fish, or a hearty vegetable stew with beans. If you follow a vegetarian diet, try including plant-based proteins like mung beans or red beans to make sure you're meeting your needs. A study on seniors found that spreading protein evenly throughout the day resulted in muscles being 25% stronger compared to those who consumed most of their protein in one meal. In many cultures, including Vietnam, seniors tend to eat lightly in the morning, have a moderate lunch, and load up on protein-heavy dishes at dinner. While this is a common habit, it's not the most efficient way to fuel your muscles. To keep your muscles strong and your energy levels high, try balancing your protein intake across all 3 meals. Have a solid breakfast, a moderate lunch, and a light but protein-packed dinner. You don't need to get too precise. Just aim for about the size of a palm for meat or 2 eggs per meal, and you'll be on the right track. A fascinating study conducted by scientists at the University of Texas found that older adults who spread their protein intake evenly throughout the day, without changing anything else in their diet, gained about 1.1 pounds of muscle, half a kilogram, over 12 weeks. This shows that it's not just about how much protein you eat, but when you eat it. If you're saving all your protein for dinner, like many older adults do with dishes like fried fish, braised meat, and soup, your muscles can't absorb it all. The rest of the day, they're starving for protein, which limits their ability to maintain muscle mass and strength. So, here's the takeaway. To keep your muscles strong and healthy, don't just focus on eating enough protein. Focus on spreading it out from morning to night. It's a simple adjustment that can make a big difference in how your muscles recover and stay strong throughout the day. Habit number 7. Using good stress to get stronger. It may sound a bit unusual, but the healthiest 80-year-olds often expose themselves to small, manageable stressors, what scientists call hormetic stress. This is not the type of stress that leads to anxiety or exhaustion, but rather mild challenges that can help the body become stronger. There's an old saying, "What doesn't kill you makes you stronger." And for our muscles, this is true. Researchers studying aging have found that these good stresses trigger the body's protective mechanisms, preventing muscles from weakening and even making them stronger, well into the 80s and beyond. So, how can you use this idea to your advantage? Here are 3 methods that super seniors commonly use. Method 1. Temperature changes. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 3 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Super seniors often introduce short bursts of temperature changes into their routines, and it's a simple way to stimulate muscle health. One method is taking a cold shower for 30 seconds to a minute at the end of a warm bath or soaking in cool water briefly. This helps your body produce brown fat, a special type of fat that warms your muscles, strengthens them, and even releases a protective substance that prevents them from weakening. On the flip side, many super seniors enjoy the benefits of heat, whether it's a hot bath, a sauna, or something like a steam bath. In Finland, studies have shown that people who use saunas 4 to 7 times a week experience up to a 40% reduction in muscle loss over a decade compared to those who don't use saunas. If you don't have access to a sauna, you can achieve similar benefits by enjoying a warm bath or wrapping yourself in a hot blanket. This simple habit helps to keep muscles strong and resilient. Method 2. Timed eating. Another habit of super seniors is time-restricted eating, which means they don't eat all day long like many people do. Instead, they eat within an 8 to 10 hour window, like from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., and then stop eating until the next morning. This pattern gives the body time to clear out weak muscle fibers and repair them, leading to stronger muscles. A study conducted at an aging institute found that seniors who followed this eating pattern for 12 weeks saw a 10% improvement in muscle performance, even without losing any weight. The key is that your body gets time to rest and focus on muscle repair. So, in the US, try eating breakfast around 8 a.m., lunch at noon, and a light snack at 5 p.m., and then give your body a break by not eating until the next morning. Method 3. Short, intense muscle workouts. Super seniors also engage in short bursts of intense muscle activity. These could be simple exercises like pushing against a wall for 5 to 10 seconds or pulling a heavy object without actually moving it. The goal is to activate your muscles to stay strong without putting undue stress on your joints. The key to this method is to keep the intensity short, just a few seconds of exertion, followed by a period of rest for recovery. These good stresses activate hormones in the body that help promote longevity and keep muscles strong over time. The beauty of this approach is that it's quick, effective, and doesn't require long, grueling workouts. The goal is strength, not exhaustion, so you don't have to overdo it. Try pushing against a wall a few times a day and gradually build up the duration and intensity. It's a small but powerful way to keep your muscles in top shape. So, there you have it. 7 powerful habits that can help you stay strong, healthy, and independent as you age. From progressive strength training to using good stress to boost muscle strength, these habits have been proven to work for super seniors, and now you can apply them to your own life. So, what have you learned so far? What's one thing from today's video that you're excited to bring into your life? We'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below and let us know how you plan to incorporate these habits into your daily routine. And if you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please leave your comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Your support helps us continue bringing valuable content to you. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.